Well, hello YouTube, and welcome back to Alice Wonderland Creations. I am Alice Seraphin, and I'm a Stampin' Up! Demonstrator in the United States. Welcome to my channel, and thank you for watching. And we are doing Paper Pumpkin Alternative video number 11, March 2023. 10 Years of Growth is the name of the kit. And I am trying to get all my Paper Pumpkin videos done before I go down for a week. So this was the flyer sheet and instruction of what you could make in the kit, and I haven't done one of those yet. So I like to do my own thing, and I know I say that a lot, but I feel like I need to. So next month's kit is a stained glass theme. There's that. I am inviting those of you who want to come do a Stamp-A-Stack with me. I have 11 packages of some Dandy Design DSP. This is my package that I'm going to send out to you. They are 4 by 5 1/4. You don't have to use them for the Stamp-A-Stack, but I would love to have you come by on May 7th, 11 o'clock Pacific Coast time on my YouTube channel. So if you would be interested in receiving one of these, it's not going to cost you a dime. It's going to cost me a couple of bucks, but I have 6 left to mail out. When you see this video, they may all be gone, but hopefully you saw the other videos and got one before they were gone. So we are on this number 11 card. This should be fairly quick. Let me show you the beautiful card. It is a Mother's Day card. It doesn't have to be, but look what I did on the inside. I combined 3 different stamps from this set. Should have centered a little bit more, but it's going to be great. And I really like the whole effect of it. And if you see there's some shine to this, this is some photo paper. This is not Stampin' Up's glossy paper. I thought it was when I grabbed it, but when I stamped on it, it's not quite that, but it does have a bit of a glossy coat to it. So it's just something different to stamp onto. So I'm using it, and here's our envelope. Really quickly, it shouldn't be long. Let's go over what we're gonna need. So we're using an envelope from the kit. I think it's my last envelope. We have a garden green card base that's 5.5 by 8.5, scored at 4 1/4. We have a piece of polished pink, 4 by 5 1/4. We have that photo paper, has that little gloss to it, 3 3/4 by 5. For the inside, where is it? Inside, 4 by 5 1/4. And we have half of one of those large sentiment strips. So I cut it in half, which measures roughly 2 by 2 3/8. I have a scrap piece for, this piece here was a scrap of polished pink. I used one of the dies from the Splendid Stem die set. Inks, polished pink, shaded spruce, fresh freesia, and the banner piece that we stamped in polished pink, sending all our love to. So let's get started, shall we? Yes, let's do. So moving my card aside, we need to use a corner punch. So this is the one I pulled out of the drawer. I don't have one that quite matches this, but I liked this idea. So what I did is on one side, I did the corners. I didn't do the others. I kind of liked, it was different, and I am going with it, and I really like the, okay, little struggle there. There's that, and we're going to repeat that for the inside piece. So just 2 of the corners, top and bottom. Not bottom only, just the top and the bottom. Top and bottom of one side. So the corner rounder piece is done. And there is my card base, the envelope. We're going to do some stamping. This piece we can glue down. We want the piece, the side that we did the corner rounder punch on, we want that to go to the fold of our card. So I'm just going to grab this. Scribble, 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 scribble that glue back there. Like I said, we want those side that we did that corner rounding on if that is a word. Apologize if it isn't. We want it towards the fold of our card, making sure it opens correctly. There we go. Just a little worried there. Okay, so that's done. We can set this aside. Next we have, this is the inside piece. This is the outside. Our larger piece, we're going to stamp in shaded spruce. And we're just going to do 2 stampings, not the whole stamp, but about half of it. We're going to come in like so, and we're going to repeat this on the top. And I am using a paper pumpkin block. So that's all there is to that. I'm going to set that aside. We'll glue it in. Oh, no, we're going to do our leaf stamping and then we'll get to the rest. So this is the glossy photo paper. This is how I did it. Let me see if there's a less stamped image. Ooh, I just got ink on that. Not good. Oh, well, it's going to have to stay there. Might have to bring a little sprig down there. Let me clean my hands off. I hate it when that happens. But I don't have another piece to cut, so I will fix it. It will work. So let me bring in some of the elements that we're using. So we're using this piece here from the kit. This is the Splendid Stem Die. This is our other piece that's going to hang like so. So I laid that on there. This is showing you exactly how I designed this. This piece is not quite straight. I had to do this with the last one, give it another shave and a haircut here. So let's do that again. Don't know why. I cut it in half and it just was not quite straight. So now it is. So I'm laying this right down here near the bottom. I know that's where I want it. This being positioned where it is going to tell me where to start with the stamping of these big leaves. Those are the other blocks I'm going to be using. So I'm inking it up in shaded spruce. I am going to start. I need to look at the card real quick to figure out which one I started with. Yeah, I did. I started this way. So I'm going to start here. Need to hold that down and move this out of the way. So right there. Now I'm going to work on extending these like branches, these leaves, and how I'm going to do that is I'm going to stamp this part up into here. At least that's how I did it the first time. So let's see if I can do this again. I can move this out of the way for now. So I am going to try to stamp this right here. And I did. So it's connected. Now, did I do another one? Yes. So I am going to do a partial one, like right here. And then I believe I have one more. Yes, one more out to the side. I'm going to bring it this way because I am going to, let's see, right there. Now all of that cluster, this is going to go right on top of that. The top won't be, but this is how that's going to go. Now I need to cover that up. So sometimes things just happen for a reason. So let's see how I can do this. I don't want it that much, but we can put that right there. That'll work. It will be fine, and there's plenty of room for my sentiment strip. We need the envelope, please. Okay, so we're going to stamp our envelope. I'm going to set this aside and let it dry. So, and look at me. I must have ink somewhere again. The ink loves me. I love you too, ink, but wish you wouldn't come and jump on me at this time. Okay. Well, we're just going to have to work with it. So I've got this here like so. Now I'm going to come over here and stamp on that side. I was going to originally anyways. Now it just definitely makes it so. Maybe just not in the same spot. I'm going to actually come off the page like that. Yep, that will do it. And a little bit up there. And now we are done. And I'm going to put all of that way away from myself, okay? And I still got more ink on me. Oh my goodness gracious me. Let's see what we can do. So that's our envelope. Next, we're going to bring this piece in. And I'm going to get ink everywhere. One more time with the hand sanitizer. A whole bunch of it. Maybe there's ink somewhere that I don't know about. There's inks on my table. Not anywhere where I want it. So this piece here is going to get glued straight down where I want it. And I want it really close to the bottom. It's just how I designed it. I want it all the way to the edge. So I'm going to pick it up, make sure it's right up against the edge. Now this I probably shouldn't have put little, don't ask me why. I should have just used the glue. I put a whole bunch of little glue dots on the back of this thinking, oh, I'm so prepared. Oh, glue would have been much easier and faster. I didn't want this video to be long. I know I've done some long videos because I've done a lot of stuff, but okay. So next, I want the leaves there, but part of that stem is going to get cut off, and I'm laying it right kind of near the mess of all of that stamping. This is just an accent piece, and I'm gonna snip it off real quick. That's all there is to that. Gorgeous, huh? So next I have Sending All Our Love, and it's kind of crooked, so I'm going to flip it over. This is one of the banner punches, and we're going to bring in that polished pink and try again because I'm not happy with it. So ink up Sending All Our Love, far to the left because we're going to cut off the rest. Much better. I'm happier with that. So this is on dimensionals. Yes. Okay. Dimensionals. Yes. Dimensionals. No. Dimensionals. Yes. We're going to put 2 dimensionals on the back of it. And then we're going to cut it off. So right there. Right there. And I want these 2 little tips to go right up next to that curve, that gold foil curve. Because I'm gonna, well, we could go a little farther, I guess, because I didn't quite get there. I'm gonna kind of hold it together and give it a snippet off. Now I have this pretty polished in pink piece that has been sitting around waiting for a moment to be of use. We're going to pop that right there. Now this one I'm going to show you how I joined it together. So I'm going to take these and I'm going to slice it in half. Then I'm going to join them together by the one that has the 3 leaves. I'm going to put a little bead of glue there. I'm going to turn this one around, and then I'm going to lay it straight on top of the one that has the 2 and join them together. I'm going to give them a second here, Now I'm going to glue this down right here. I'm going to go this way. Really, really pretty. I forgot to sponge. We're going to have to do that. I did it at the end anyways on the original, so no big deal. So let's do that now before I forget some more. Fresh Freesia is going to go around the whole edge of this. So I'm going to start here, and I'm kind of swooping it quite a ways in there, because when I just did the very edges, it didn't quite get enough for me. I want you to know there's some Fresh Freesia on there. Hopefully the ink has dried. Yes, it has. Otherwise, glossy paper can smear ink like nothing. I mean, you've never seen it smear, it can smear it. I loved stamping up glossy paper. The look was so cool, especially for Christmas tags. That was one of in solid images. Oh, so pretty. And this kind of stuff, this is just not the same. You don't stamp on it the same. It doesn't look the same, but hey, if you have some, use it. Oh, really, really pretty. I should really do the insert piece. I don't think I did that on the other one, but we're going to do it on this one. And if you hold it closer to the edge, it tends to do better. So we're just, see how close my finger is back there to give it some support. One day I will re-ink this ink pad, just not today. So I've been doing quite a lot of videos today. Like I said, trying to get ready to go down for a week. Going down means I got medical stuff I have to do, and I'll be incapacitated and not being able to be out here in my stamp room at all. So I think we're done now with the sponge dauber. We're not done with the ink. So let's go ahead and stamp our large, we're going to make a very large sentiment. So I'm going to start with To a Wonderful Mother. Okay, and now I'm going to ink up Happy in Fresh Freesia, which is a nice pale color because I don't have a juicy pad. If your pad is really juicy, stamp off first, because this one is going to overlay on top of part of To a Wonderful Mother. It looks really cool like that. Let me set that over there, that one over there. Now it says Happy Mother's Day, and that's going to be in Fresh Freesia, and that's going to go down on those 2 P's of Happy. Really cool. I think it is. I love it. That's all the stamping there is for this. Let's put our card together, if I can do it without getting ink all over me. Okay, card base. You're going to see how so nice this comes together. And maybe if I can get some glue out of the bottle. And scribble, scribble, scribble. Make sure I get it going the right direction. So that's going to snuggle in like so. And you'll see now, you can see that Fresh Freesia, that nice faded little bits of the Fresh Freesia. Open that card up because we need to put our insert piece. And guess what? I stamped it going the wrong way. It's supposed to go the other way, but it still looks good. It still looks good. Oh, well, you can see, you can decide which way you want yours to go. I'm not turning it around right now. Oh, that's funny. It happens, and it always happens to me. It's just, oh, one of those things. That's all for the gluing. We got embellishments. I did take some Wink of Stella and I did the inside of the leaves. Just a little hint of shimmer and shine. Now I'm going to come out here and I'm going to try to be really careful about just getting on the inside of all those leaves that I can. If I drag it through the ink, it's going to smear onto my Wink of Stella, and then I'll have a little green shimmer everywhere I go. So a little bit in there, here, here, here. I'm going to lift up this leaf to get under there and down here where I originally didn't have any. And now for some embellishments, and I should have gone around this one, so let's see if I can do it now. Yep, that'll work for me. I just want a little bit of that on there. And the gemstones I chose for this one are these garden gems, because I'm going to put a whole bunch of these on this. Okay, so I started off with this in the center. And then I brought this one and I stuck it on the end of the pink. This one on the end of the pink. Now I'm going to bring this one and put it at the end of that one. Oh, I'm going to this is going to be rhinestoned out. I love these. Ooh, that actually made for a really pretty focal point. So this one I'm going to put here. Let's see, at the tips of all of these. Gloria, this pokey tool is lovely. This one right there. I'm gonna stick one right there. And now I'm gonna change. Maybe I won't. I was gonna use the little ones like I did before. So this one I'm gonna bring right here. And this one's gonna come down right there. I don't need to. The other one, I'll show you the difference. I put these two little circle ones. They had more red in them and I wasn't quite pleased with that, but they were of the garden gems. They just had a little bit more red to them than I would have liked. So I solved that issue by just adding the marquee ones. And let's put these back in. I don't know how many are on there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 of these. But boy, it's well worth it. It is a Mother's Day card after all. Sending all our love to a wonderful mother. Happy Mother's Day. And our envelope. And let me show you the difference. So I originally wanted the curves all going the same way. This one is going that way. This one is going the right way. It is totally up to you, but I really had a wonderful time. Like I tend to always have a wonderful time, but I really did. This was really nice. I wish I had shaded spruce, but I don't have any more of that cardstock. I got little bits of it. I need to order some, but the garden green does look really pretty. So I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, would you give me a thumbs up? Would you help me grow my channel by sharing it with somebody you know who might be interested? And more than anything, would you come back and visit me in my Wonderland? Bye bye now.